Success is 5% strategy. It's 95% mindset.
Imagine what you will be, and it will be so.
Your thoughts are magnetic.
What you feel, think, and believe
shapes reality.
I already felt like I had money back then, even though I didn't have money. I always felt like I was the champ, even though I wasn't the champ.
To paint a bright future for yourself, you have to be able to see it in your mind. You have to believe in it.
Your mind must create these things before anything else.
Like the mind is the most powerful thing in the world.
If I want to attract a lot of money, I got to see myself with a lot of money. I got to mentally accept I've already got it.
Science says, show me and I'll believe. Faith says, believe and I'll show you.
And I believe that you can speak things into existence. When you know where you're going and you know what you want, the universe has a way of stepping aside for you.
If it is written, so shall it be. If you don't have what you want in life, just check yourself. Is it written anywhere? Have you wrote it down? Have you claimed? Have you laid it into faith? Have you willed it into existence? Has it become a law? Did you write it down? If it ain't written down, what you want? That is a principle of success that all successful people know. We write it down.
If you can see it here, you can hold it here. Yep, you can entertain the idea, you can cause it to move into form.
Confucius said one time, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
I have studied it every day for 55 years, and I think I'm just scratching the surface. Do yourself a favor and really begin to think.
Mark my words. Next year, a year from now today, I'm getting ready for my name to be called in New York at the draft to shake Adam Silver's hand.
The 16th pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jared McCain, Duke University.
Your life is always moving in the direction of your dominant thoughts. What you think about most of the time is exactly what you are training your mind to create. If you focus on problems, you will attract more of them. If you focus on solutions, you will start seeing opportunities that were invisible before. Your mind doesn't care what you feed it. It simply accepts repetition as truth. And here's the key. The more often you think a thought, the easier it becomes to believe it.
Wow, so your brain doesn't really know the difference between, say that again?
Between something that happened in real life or something that you strongly visualize.
Wow, it's the same reason why when we watch a movie or something, we're able to get lost in it.
Yeah.
We're able to believe in it because wow, so you could create enough of a visualization for yourself if you really were to powerfully start to focus on it and do that and build that ability to visualize something that your brain at one point would have to think it's so true that the world would meet you and put it into your life.
I love the way you put that.
Wow.
You see, the most magnetic thing in this world is to rest fully in your own energy. When you stop trying to become and simply allow yourself to be, your frequency aligns with the universe itself. Because how you see yourself is how the universe experiences you.
You are creators.
Every human being is a creator.
As you think, so shall you be.
I believe we're creators, and I believe we create with every thought and every word.
How we really do paint our world with our thoughts and our level of self-belief.
You can almost create your entire world. Not almost, you actually can.
Yes.
You can.
But we can all do it, as we don't realize the power we have.
If you can see it, you can do it.
Own who you are, because then your creative abilities will come forth.
That's what we are. We are creators. We are manifestors.
What do you want to do in your life? Where do you want to go? What do you want to make happen? What do you want to make happen for between now and the end of the year? Think about it for a moment. Don't think of why you can't. Doesn't matter how much money you've got. Doesn't matter how much help you've got. Build a vision of what you would like to accomplish between now and the end of the year. And then make a written description of that vision. Paint the picture with words. You can go either way with this. You can start writing the picture and it'll come on the screen of your mind. Or build a picture and then paint it with words. Vision. Vision is going to direct your life if you let it. Use it constructively. See what you want. Don't spend any time thinking of what you don't want. When you get a picture in here, make it big, make it beautiful. You'll be glad you did.
If you're worried about your income or your future, you're concentrating on the wrong end of the scale. Look at the other end. Concern yourself only with increasing your service, with becoming great where you are, and your income and your future will take care of themselves.
If your life is not what you want it to be, you can change it. As a matter of fact, you can do anything within reason that you desire to do if you embrace the principle of applied faith and keep it directed to the attainment of the things you want and off the things you do not want.
The words you speak are shaping the life you're living. Every time you describe yourself, your situation, or your future, your mind is listening. It takes your words as instructions and adjusts your focus, your confidence, and your decisions to match them. You see this in real life all the time. Two people face the same challenge. One says, "This always happens to me." The other says, "I'll find a way through this." One feels defeated before they start. The other looks for options. Same situation, very different outcome. Pay attention to what comes out of your mouth on a normal day. Not when you're motivated, when you're tired. That's when your real programming shows. Those casual comments, jokes, and complaints are the instructions your mind follows the most. So choose your words carefully. Your words don't stay words. They become thoughts. Those thoughts become actions. And those actions quietly turn into your reality.
And while this has long been known by the most successful people of the world, it seems to have escaped the great majority. The secret is to get and hold fast in your mind the mental image of the person you would most like to be. Then in every situation you act and talk as you feel that person would. You make the kind of decisions you think that person would. Day by day, you'll grow into the image you hold in your mind. If you doubt this, try it for 30 days and watch what happens. You've got nothing to lose. The time is going to pass anyway. Why not put it to work, becoming the person you most want to become?
Your ear is a womb, your tongue is a wand, and your heart is a magnet. The things you listen to on repeat get planted into your subconscious, and they grow, and eventually they're born into your reality, just like a womb. The words you speak aren't just sounds, they're spells, each one casting reality into form, just like a wand. And your emotions pulse out a frequency, attracting more of the same into your world, just like a magnet. You are a walking miracle machine. Every sense is a portal, every word a spell, every feeling a frequency. Use your power wisely. Click the link.
Is whenever you think of something that you really desire, imagine that you have it already. Imagine that you have it already. It sounds like a game, like children would play, but it is so powerful that it is awe-inspiring, and all I suggest you do is try it for a little while. Just imagine, close your eyes, driving along, think about it if necessary, stand, relax, do whatever you want, but just imagine that you've already accomplished it, and try to get the feeling. Get the feeling. As though it were already a success, as though it were a past tense, as though it were already accomplished, that you don't have to worry about it again. You've already got the feeling. And if you will play that feeling over and over again, this law of reversibility will create this feeling. As you dwell upon the feeling more and more, the feeling will actually begin to change things inside you and outside of you, draw you toward your goal and draw your goal toward you, and the objective will come into reality exactly at the right time and place.
Your reality is built from what you take in every day. Not what you think once, what you repeatedly see, hear, and allow around you. Your subconscious mind has no filter. It takes in whatever you expose it to. Then it uses that information to shape your thoughts.
And in order to manifest something, you have to be uncomfortable with your current position. There has to be something that is driving you to change, or driving you to manifest something that you don't currently have. You can't wish, because wishful thinking doesn't relate to anything. You can't want something, because that's putting out the feeling of lack. And wanting means the universe is going to give you situations, events, conditions, circumstances and people so that you're always wanting, never having. You have to need it. You have to need something. That is a burn. That need comes because of pain. And when you need something, you can't live in need because then you'll never get it, because then the universe will always make sure you're feeling it. Need. But when you need something, that's when you can go and experience contrast. In other words, you know what you don't want, clearly, and it's giving you a burn, a feeling of pain. So now you need to change. You need something different. That's when you can clearly define what you do want. And then you focus on what you want. You see yourself in possession of it. And then you feel now as if you were actually in attainment of it. Then you release attachment to that outcome by saying, and it's okay if it never happens, while still maintaining that feeling as if you did actually have it. That's when the windows of heaven open and stuff starts coming in. You're broadcasting on a theta brainwave. If your hippocampus is big enough and you've learned how to broadcast on theta, instead of broadcasting on the slave wave or the poverty wave of beta coming out of your brain.
Your lips are actually a magnet. Every word you speak pulls energy into your life. Every time you speak, you're sending out a frequency and pulling matching experiences back to you. Speak fear, and fear finds you. Speak love, and love moves closer. Your words are magnets, shaping your world. Most people don't realize they're attracting their struggles with their own voice. Every complaint, every doubt, every careless word strengthens the wrong reality. But when you speak with power, when you speak as if what you desire is already yours, you magnetize it into your life. Guard your lips. Speak only the words you want to live, because what you say, you summon. Remember, your lips are actually a magnet. Use them wisely and watch your world transform.
Wealthy people broadcast what they want, their desires in life, their goals, on the wealth wave, on the billionaire brainwave. If you do that, that's the secret to manifesting.
Nothing in your life can permanently change until you change the way you see yourself. You can't consistently act in a way that's out of alignment with your self-image. That's why real change never starts with effort. It starts with identity. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, you'll find proof of that everywhere. If you see yourself as someone capable and confident, you'll naturally behave in ways that confirm it. Your subconscious mind always works to make your reality match your self-concept. It listens not to what you say, but to what you believe about yourself when you're quiet. That's why lasting transformation doesn't come from forcing new habits. It comes from deciding, this is who I am now. When you choose a new identity, your behavior follows. Opportunities appear. People treat you differently, and success starts to feel normal. Because the world doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you've decided to become.
The only thing you need to know to understand the deepest metaphysical secrets is this: that for every outside there is an inside, and for every inside there is an outside. And although they are different, they go together.
You can only attract according to the frequency that you're operating on. Attraction is a secondary law. The primary law is the law of vibration. That's a primary law of the universe. The law of vibration decrees everything moves, nothing rests. Well, when you think, you put you onto a frequency. You can only attract what's on that frequency. You think about a person a lot, just concentrate on that person will phone you, or you'll bump into them on the street. The law of attraction takes over. You could attract to you what you're in harmony with. But when you set goals, you got to see yourself already there. That's called a mindset. They set their mind on the frequency that they have to be in to attract what they have to attract. And that's how the goal moves into form. The only problem is you don't have it on a physical plane yet, but it will manifest in time.
The perfect man employs his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing, it refuses nothing. It receives but does not keep. And another poem says of wild geese flying over a lake. The wild geese do not intend to cast their reflection, and the water has no mind to retain their image. But to have no hang-up, that is to say, to be able to drift like a cloud and flow like water. Seeing that all life is a magnificent illusion, a playing of energy, and there is absolutely nothing fundamentally to be afraid of.
Every morning when you wake up, visualize and feel exactly what it is that you want in life. You don't have to worry about how it happens. You just have to focus all of your energy on feeling as if it already happened. And if you can do that, then the right circumstances, the right people, the right opportunities will show up to get you the vision that you have for your life. Because in truth, it really isn't the universe. It is you in verse. In other words, it's everything that you think and feel inside of yourself about life is what you are calling in to your reality. You're the one creating your reality.
You know why most people never manifest what they want? Because they're waiting, as if the universe owes them something just for wanting it. But the universe doesn't respond to waiting. It responds to movement. You see, manifestation is a dance, and it takes two to tango. The moment you begin, the universe begins with you, not before. You are the catalyst, the initiator, the one who must step into the unknown first. No one is coming to save you, because you were never meant to be saved. You were meant to awaken. So make the move, and watch how reality bends to meet your stride.
The universe only gives us what we think we're worthy of receiving. So then people who show up for themselves every day, they start feeling pretty damn worthy. Like, they're like, I'm worthy for this. Not like an entitlement way, like something. They just like, I feel like it's gonna happen. I'm worthy for it.
You're not ready for what you want until you believe you can get it. All things are possible if you believe.
And you get it when you believe it. You get it when you believe you have it. And that's the key. It's like people still, they sit around going, when's it going to come? 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 And that's the wrong way. You have to go, it's here, it's here.
Before you go to sleep every night, visualize yourself being, doing, and having the good which you desire. And whatever idea you lift up before you go to sleep, that idea is impressed upon the subconscious and it draws that to you. You'll wake up in the morning and the right ideas will just be clicking in your head. You'll meet the right people for the right purposes at the right time. You'll meet strangers, but they'll be right for your right purpose. People will do things for you and they won't even know why. Always visualize just before going to sleep. That's the one most important time, if there is a one most important time.
Every time you say, I am not, I cannot, I have not, you are, whether knowingly or unknowingly, throttling that great presence within you. Every single time that you use the words, I am, you are citing the name of God. You must be conscious of how you use these words. I am strong. I am well. I am content. Putting the words I am in front of something into your mind and imagination is a very powerful way to attract into your life.
Gratitude is one of the most strongest forms of power in attracting good things. You know, if you truly feel grateful for the things in your life, I always felt grateful for even the small things. I always used to celebrate the small things. Now I might be celebrating the bigger things, but I always celebrate every little good thing that would happen to me in my life. Even before I had any kind of money or any of that, I would celebrate and I would feel grateful for it, and it just gave me more.
The law of attraction says this. It says that whatever you think about, focus on, fantasize about, worry about, talk about, attend to, watch on TV, listen to on the radio, you're going to create more of in your life, especially those things you feel intense feelings about. So when you're talking about how bad it is and you're not feeling good about it and you're really upset about it and you're down in the bar, talking about how terrible life is, what I call the Ain't It Awful Club. People go there after work to the Ain't It Awful Club and complain about how miserable their life is. And when you do that, what happens is you actually create more of that because you're sending out a vibration. And that vibration is your thoughts and your feelings that are the result of those thoughts. And so we have to become conscious of our thoughts. We have to become conscious of our feelings. We have to become deliberate thinkers, deliberate creators.
Your energy teaches the world how to treat you. If you carry doubt, you'll attract people who make you question yourself. If you walk in confidence, you'll attract people who respect you without reason. Life mirrors the signal you send. It doesn't respond to what you say you want. It responds to what you truly believe you deserve. That's why change never starts outside of you. It begins with a quiet decision to raise your standard for what you'll accept. The moment you decide you're done chasing, life starts meeting you halfway. The moment you decide you're worthy, everything around you begins to shift. Because you never get what you're asking for. You get what you're ready for.
God is showing you a preview of a coming attraction He has for you. He puts it in your imagination. The problem with your imagination, though, is you tell it to the wrong people. That's the whole problem. See, if you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. How many times has God showed you something so vividly clear that you just knew it was perfect? You shared it with your loved ones and your friends and they shot it down. You know why they shot it down? Because they couldn't see it. You know why they couldn't see it? Because God didn't show it to them. He showed it to you.
Here's something most people never realize. Your life is always moving in the direction of your dominant thoughts. What you think about most of the time is exactly what you're training your mind to create. If you focus on problems, you'll attract more of them. If you focus on solutions, you'll start seeing opportunities that were invisible before. Your mind doesn't care what you feed it. It simply accepts repetition as truth. And here's the key. The more often you think a thought, the easier it becomes to believe it. Your brain starts wiring new patterns, and soon those thoughts don't feel like effort. They feel like identity. That's how change truly sticks. That's why successful people are deliberate about what they think. They build mental pictures of success. They speak about their goals, and they act as if those results are already on their way. It's not magic, it's focus. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all aligned with one clear vision, your behavior becomes automatic. You stop chasing success and start moving in sync with it.
I like myself. I like myself. I like myself. The more you say, I like myself, I like myself, I like myself, the more you repeat that over and over again, the more your self-esteem goes up. The more your self-esteem goes up, the more your overall self-concept goes up. When your overall self-concept goes up, you perform better at everything else that you attempt. But every single time you say, I like myself, 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 it's like pumping yourself up psychologically. Everything that happens that causes your self-esteem to go up causes you to perform better. Everything that happens that causes your self-esteem to go down causes you to perform worse, make more mistakes, be unhappier, and so on. Now, a critical point about liking yourself, about self-esteem and self-liking, is that number one is you can never like or love anybody else more than you like or love yourself. That your level of self-esteem is the determinant of the quality of the relationships you have with others. And number two is you can never expect anybody else to like or respect you more than you like or respect yourself. That how much you like and respect yourself determines their attitudes toward you. Every single school of psychology today is coming to agreement on the fact that how much you genuinely like and accept yourself as a valuable and worthwhile human being has an effect on everything that happens to you. Everything that happens in your life is a reflection of what's happening inside you. The people you meet, the opportunities you get, even the problems you face are mirrors showing you what you believe. If you think you're unlucky, you'll keep finding proof that you are. If you think you're chosen, life will start treating you that way. Your outer world doesn't argue with you. It simply agrees with your inner story. So if you want to change your reality, don't fight the world out there. Rewrite the one in here. Think better thoughts, feel better feelings, and hold them like you already lived that life. Because the moment you stop trying to force change and instead become the person who already has it, the world quietly shifts to match you.